This is Linda Woolsey with Coastal Farm in Marysville, Washington. Today we're going to talk about planting herbs. What we've selected here are two different herbs that require different growing conditions. Basil is a plant that is very sensitive to cold, and it doesn't like a lot of sun either. It likes some, but not too much. As opposed to our rosemary, which is very hardy and in some cases can even live through the winter. So that's why I've selected two different pots for these. I like the wooden pot because that allows the roots of the plant to get air, and that's critical for a plant. Getting the air, getting the soil, getting the nutrition, the sun, all of that is very critical. The soil I've selected today I think is important because it is an organic one, and I like to grow my vegetables in organics, and it will actually feed the plant for up to 2 months. Just basically put in about a half of your pot, fill it about half full, maybe even a little bit more. You want to always give that some good water. And now we're going to actually take the plant out of the pot that it's in. And you can see the roots there are a little bit overgrown, so sometimes it can be a little bit of a challenge to get that plant out. And when you look at it, you can see that there's a lot of roots, so you really want to break that up. And just don't be shy about pulling out those roots. They need to spread. You want to plant so that the top of it is maybe an inch to a half inch below your container. Secure it in there nice and tight. Never be too shy about the water. That helps them transition from being shocked from the planting process. It's always good to water at the root level rather than at the top of the plant. And there's rosemary, my favorite herb. Now we're ready to pot up a couple of the basil plants, and always make sure that you keep your herbs right by your back door so that when you're cooking it's easy to get out there and make it convenient to get them. Here's a special tip about growing basil. You want to promote a lot of side growth, and in order to do that you have to go in and see how that's got that little tiny start coming out there. That's called the growing tip, and you want to come in and just pinch it right between those two stems, and that makes it grow those side shoots. Again, watch that soil level and don't plant too deep, and because they don't like a lot of water up on their stems. We've just done our 101 class on planting herbs. You can find all these products and more at your local coastal store. Thanks for joining us.